Hello everybody, Shadow here and welcome back to the 100 Line Last Defense Academy. I just realized we actually can go to the parking lot now. I didn't realize that before. Obviously there's not really anything here, but the school bus comes with a fire extinguisher so we can use it to go through the wall of fire. Right? Okay. I only just noticed that while I was looking at the map, so I was like, you know what, let's go in there. We probably should go to the metal shop as well at some point. When I got to the cafeteria, everyone else was already there, chatting pleasantly over their morning meal. So Shoma, I've been wondering, what actually powers your robot suit? What's the structure of the mechanical parts like? I think it runs on hemoanima and... Sorry, I don't really know all that much about how it fits together. Maybe you can summon it for me sometime. I'd love to take a closer look at it. Tsubasa, please. You shouldn't get so close. My body odor is hazardous to the health of everyone around me, especially girls. I bet it's not that bad. It's not, is it? Is this the price of your power, Mr. Shoma? Did you have to make a vow never to allow yourself to be touched by a woman unless she bests you in fair battle? But in the midst of all that merriment, two figures remained steadfastly silent. They're awfully quiet today, even for them. I started toward Ima and Kako, but before I could reach them, another voice called out to me. Takumi, do you have a minute? It's important. Sure. What's up, Eito? It's about what we discussed before. You know, my theory about how we all got here. Oh, did you find out anything new? Not exactly. I know this will sound weird in light of what I said before, but I don't think we're dealing with a parallel universe after all. Huh? After we learned about world death yesterday, I did a lot of thinking. We're here fighting the invaders to make it safe for the remnants of humanity to move out of the Tokyo residential complex, right? So the complex and the academy don't exist in different worlds like we originally thought. It's just that one is on the surface while the other is underground. When you think about it that way, the idea that we've been transported to a parallel universe starts to look less credible than it did before. One more thing. I've been asking everyone about their lives in the complex, trying to build up a more complete picture. If we really were in a parallel universe now, it wouldn't be out of the question for some of us to have originally come from different versions of the TRC. But so far as I can tell, our accounts line up perfectly. There's no doubt that we all came from the same place. Okay, but there's still stuff we can't explain, right? Stuff that supported the parallel universe theory. You mean the connection between Nozomi and your old friend Karawa? I'm afraid I'm no closer to solving that mystery. Right now I can only assume that their likeness to each other is a coincidence. Or that they're the same person and something's gone wrong with her memory. Those are our options now? There's no way this is just a coincidence. In that case, when you say something's gone wrong, do you mean... Hey, you two. What are you whispering about over here? What? Oh, nothing. Nothing at all. That's right. We're just having a normal conversation. Nothing suspicious here. Good golly, guys. I don't think you could look less suspicious if you tried. More suspicious than if you tried. There we go. Words are hard. My brain is shutting down. I got a lot of notifications on my phone. Why? That's weird. Okay, I'll have to look at those next time I'm in a break. Anyway, I don't know what I'm doing. You know, saying that only makes you more suspicious, right? Anyway, all this completely normal conversation has given me an appetite. Let's dig in. Yes, my thoughts exactly. Eito and I gave our attention wholeheartedly to our food in a vain attempt to throw Nozomi off our trail. Awkward! Feeling bloated from scarfing down so much so quickly, I went back to my room to let my stomach settle. Okay. Phew. Now that I think about it, Eito's probably right. Knowing what we do now, there's no reason to think our residential complex exists in a totally different world from this one. But then, how do we explain Nozomi and Karawa? Coincidence? Amnesia? Even if we do fit in, even if we do fit on one of those explanations, how are we supposed to prove it? If I ask Nozomi about it directly, it'll only put her on the back foot again. She's finally started getting comfortable around me. I don't want to jeopardize that. Once I get like this, it's hard to think about anything else. I'm starting to wish Eito never shared his theory with me in the first place.
Huh?
I need to do something to take my mind off this. How should I spend my free time today? Good question. So, no, actually I wanted to check the report card. So, we got 1 bar of each in social studies. Who's available? Okay. What's Kyoshika doing in the strange room? Oh, Sir Takumi. I must live in this room from now on. I love the ask why or back away slowly.
Huh.
The more I look at this room, the cooler it gets. It's like some dark and mysterious secret base. What's so cool about a creepy place like this? Do you even know what it's for? The purpose of the room is irrelevant. All that matters is that it has a cool vibe. I let feelings drive my way of life. So I've decided I shall live here. So it shall be. Okay. I forcibly dragged Kyoshika out of the strange room. She was so determined to stand. After spending some time together, you understand Kyoshika better now. The report card's wish list has been updated. Okay, cool. Alright, what do we got now? So we could go spend time with Kyoshika again. Or Takamaru. You know what, let's spend some time with Gaku. Hopefully this gets our level to 2. Hey Takumi, you got some time to talk about stuff? Sure, what's on your mind? Dude, lately whenever I look at Tsubasa, it makes my chest hurt. Really? I get warm all over and my pulse goes buck wild. Do you feel some kind of way about Tsubasa? Yeah, I didn't want to admit it, but it's true. I think her stomach's the hottest thing I've ever seen.
Huh?
Pardon? Why is it gotta be so dang sexy? She just goes everywhere with that thing out. She's got me twisted up sexual style. Great. I was a staunch boob man, but she's completely flipped my world upside down. Damn it, bro. I feel like I've lost part of my identity as a man. I can't accept defeat. Right. Your experience unlocked the keyword sexy. Fantastic. Hooray! And social studies up to level 2. That was a wonderful use of social studies time.
You never know when the invaders might attack. Well then.
Good night. Another game. Was I just about to say another gay done? Good gravy. Good gravy. That's not appropriate at all. Because Gaku very clearly likes boobs. Another day gone. Time sure flies when we're not fighting. Now that I'm alone, though, I can't help but coming back to the Nozomi Karawa issue. I need to stop thinking about this. There's nothing I can do about it now. For now. Right. I got into bed and, with difficulty, cleared my mind. I didn't want to lose sleep over this problem if I could help it. And so the curtain fell on my 48th day of Last Defense Academy. Day 49. We're about to hit day 50! In fact, we should hit it this episode, unless there's a lot of...
Get ready for your... Prepare to spend... Be ready to give your life.
Alright. Everyone's probably meeting up in the cafeteria. I should get going, too. Oh. Oh, fascinating. Why is... Kako is in Ima's room. That's creepy. Hey, bud, are you holding your sister hostage? Ah, Mr. Sumino. Perfect timing. Can I give you a message for the others? A message? What is it? My dear sister and I won't be coming to the cafeteria for a while. I've decided we need to put some distance between ourselves and the rest of you. In short, I'd like you all to leave us alone. Huh? What do you mean? Your presence is having a pernicious influence on my dear sister, and I can't allow that. Nothing personal. Oh my gosh, hold on. Whoops, sorry. Okay, Ina left flashing me the same carefree smile as always. What the heck was that about? What's going on with those two? I accidentally pressed it. I accidentally pressed the fast forward button. Can I go to Ima's room and talk to Karawa? I shouldn't go into someone else's room without permission. Dang. Okay. I can't knock. The cafeteria was full, like it had been the last few days. Kako and Ima were the only ones missing. Aren't the twins coming today? I don't know. Should I go check on them? I'd offer to go. I'd offer to do it, but I'm afraid the sight of me so early in the morning would ruin their entire day. I saw Ima earlier. He's fine. Said he wants us to leave him and Kako alone for a while. Come to think of it, he told me the same thing. Wonder what's gotten into him. Something about us having a pernicious influence on his dear sister, right? Well, that's just rude. Accurate, though. The walls are awfully thin around here, Kyoshika. I heard you and your sorority going at it last night. That's a lie! I was being so careful! Nobody could have heard me. You realize you just admitted you were up to something, right? Well, it's not like Ima treating us like dirt is anything new. I say leave him be. Nothing any of us say is going to convince him to fight anyway. He's never isolated himself in Kako like this before, though. I think I'd better ask him about it next time I see him. All right. Good luck with that. Putting aside our concerns about the Tsukumo twins, we continued our breakfast without further incident. After a while, I decided to head back to my room. All right. Even if things are quiet now, I shouldn't let my guard down. I have to be ready for the next attack, whenever it does come. Okay. What do we want to do? Kyoshika, Darumi. Hold on. We need science and gym. Oh, okay. In that case, let's go spend time with Kyoshika. Because I know she levels up, she increases mobility. Sir Takumi, will you assist me with my swordsmanship training? A swordsmaster must train every single day. One's skill with the blade is just like the blade itself. It requires constant sharpening or it will become rusty. So that's why you're going to practice fireball jutsu with me today, Sir Takumi.
Hey!
What do you mean? Isn't that some kind of ninja thing? I thought you were talking about sword training. Don't get hung up on details, Sir Takumi. You clearly don't understand the way of the blade. You understand, right? The true path to sword mastery is through these mangas. I don't know why I said manga so weird. I'm so deep into the voice, or trying to do the voice, that I sometimes just say things really weird. What in the world are you saying? The series have swordsmen and ninjas, even athletes and highly intellectual criminals. Because there's such a variety, there's something that resonates with every reader. The same can be said about the way of the blade. By arming yourself with a variety of techniques, you can resonate with any situation without fear. I still wasn't sure what Kyoshika was saying, but I gave up and trained with her. Okay. Our experience unlocked keyword exercise. Hooray! Gym level 2! Very nice. Alright, so that just leaves... that just leaves science. Okay. Do we have someone who does science. You do math. Okay, so currently no one does science. At the very least, no one that we can currently hang out with at this moment in time. Oh, right. What's in the biolab again? For the supplements, right? Maybe we should... Oh! Okay. Oh. Oh, interesting. That's... Huh. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and unlock it at least. Develop an enhancement. Alright. Actually, okay. I think the attack potion and agility potion are what we want. Do I go out and explore, try to get more stuff? There's part of me that wants to. I think, let's just go for science. Let's try to get that up to level 2. And then maybe tomorrow we'll, maybe tomorrow we will go for it. Try reading this book today. Insect Metamorphosis. Some insects create cocoons to wrap themselves in. Made from silk, produced from their mouths after initial growing phase. Inside the cocoon, the insect transforms into a pupa, before finally transforming into an imago. By being wrapped inside a cocoon, the insect is able to protect itself from predators and the elements. This allows them to transform safely, vastly increasing their probability of survival into their imago state. In other words, they are like armor or walls to protect them during metamorphosis. Cocoons are like armor, huh? Come to think of it, we get wrapped in something like a cocoon made of blood when we transform. Is that some kind of defense mechanism to protect us until we're ready to fight? It's possible. It's a good theory.
Eddie, you never know when the invaders might... Well, then.
Looks like I made it through another day. I get the feeling things won't stay this peaceful for much longer. Huh? I looked up suddenly, startled out of my thoughts. Nothing had really happened, but I sensed something. Was it my imagination, or was there someone just outside my door? Who is it? I cautiously opened the door, wondering why whoever it was didn't knock or ring the bell. But when I got outside, there was nobody there. Guess I was just imagining it. I felt so sure, though. Oh, and it's raining, too. It's really coming down hard. Raindrops were pelting the rooftop all around me, producing a relentless rhythmic beat.
I probably mistook this sound for footsteps or something. Yeah. That must be it.
No, it was probably Kako trying to call for help, tried to reach out, but then, chickened out.
Oh, seriously. This rain stuff is nothing but trouble. I'm gonna get soaked standing out here.
Right. I turned around to go back inside, but found myself gazing up at the sky. The moon! That big rock again. Weird. It looks bigger than it was before. Does it change from day to day? Maybe it's just a trick of the light and the rain.
I want to see the sky and the stars and the
Hold
moon
on.
with my own eyes.
Hold on a
They're
second.
so
Wait.
pretty. People held parties just
Horrible
to look at
thought.
them.
New phase of world death? Moon drop?
Moon? What's that?
That would be wild.
A big chunk of rock that floats around the earth. It's close enough that it looks like it's right above your head.
I guess that must be the moon. The one Karawa wanted to see so badly. That's not a moon!
What's that? It looks like there's something mechanical on the surface.
Oh dear.
What's that all about? I thought the moon was meant to be just a hunk of rock.
Fascinating. That's the... Oh, hello.
You again? When did you...
It's trying to tell me something, just like before. I still can't hear a thing.
Never mind that. I'm not letting you get away this time. Everything that's happened to us is your fault. Sirei being killed, Hideko going missing, you were behind all of it, weren't you? What are you? One of the commanders?
Who are you?
You know what? Save it. You can explain yourself once I know you're not going anywhere.
Just as I lunged forward to grapple with the fiery invader, there was a sound like the sky ripping apart and a blinding flash of light. Oh dear. I was so surprised that my whole body tensed up. My foot came down on the slick ground in a weird angle, and at a weird angle, and I lost my balance. Oh dear. The next thing I knew, well, nothing. I totally blacked out. Oh dear. In the rain, too.
Up and at 'em, troops!
Are we gonna get new
Time
facilities?
to rise and shine! Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. That's right, folks. You're halfway there. Like a lizard on a chair.
What?
You're stepped in blood so far. Returning would be as tedious as to go o'er. There's no turning back now.
Right.
In honor of the occasion, I've unlocked the courtyard.
Ooh.
It's a perfect place to enjoy a moment of quiet contemplation.
Okay.
I've also prepared a special gift for each and every one of you brave soldiers. I'll give them to you in person. So come find me in the cafeteria.
Well, I guess we're not getting those. I came to lying on the cold, hard surface of the school rooftop. Was I dreaming? No, my back was aching too badly for this to be anything but real. For a moment, I couldn't remember how I got there. But then it all came rushing back. The invader made of undying flames appeared again last night. That's right! He attacked me! What was that weird technique he used? It looked like the whole sky lit up for a second, and then... Are you alright, Takumi? What are you doing out here? Oh, hey, Eito. That was some weather we had last night, huh? I'd never seen lightning before. Lightning? A discharge of electricity from storm clouds. It happens here in the outside world from time to time. Yeah, you probably heard the thunder. That's the sound of it hitting the ground. There's enough force in each strike to cause instant death. Instant death? That's what I read anyway. Lightning is rare, but when it happens, it's swift and deadly. Honestly, with such dangerous natural phenomena to deal with, it's hard to believe humanity survived out here for as long as they did. Wait, natural phenomenon? So it was pure chance. So all that was just natural? It wasn't an attack. But then why did I... Are you sure you're feeling alright, Takumi? You look pale. Maybe you should get some rest. I can bring you your breakfast if you like. I don't mind making the trip twice for you. That's what friends are for, right? No, I'm fine. I just need a minute. I'll see you in the cafeteria. Okay, but let me know if there's anything I can do for you. All right. With a reluctant smile, Eito went on ahead. If that lightning flash wasn't something the invader did, why did I end up passing out until morning? How did it happen again? I thought back to the events of last night. I lunged for the fiery invader. There was a flash of light and a loud bang. Then I was falling. Did I slip on the wet ground and hit my head? I guess that would explain it. That would have left me completely defenseless, though. Why didn't the invader finish me off? That is kind of strange, yes. Another mystery to add to the pile. I should let the others know about this. They're probably in the cafeteria already. Okay. Yep, and no one to talk to on the way out, so... When I got to the cafeteria, I found everyone discussing the new area that had opened up. The courtyard... The courtyard? Good golly. The courtyard, right? Yeah, I saw it. Looks pretty nice, huh? Yeah, it's a little on the plain side, but I like that it's got a ton of space. Why are there cages there, though? I didn't see any animals. With cages that big, we could keep an invader or two. I'd make it nice and cozy for them. Invaders are our enemies, not pets. Never mind that. Where's my present? I was promised a special gift for being a brave soldier. Are you saying there's no gift? No! Everything is lies. Everything is lies! There's not much we can do about it. Surrey isn't here anymore. What did you think he was going to give us? The announcement made it sound pretty special. Doubtless it would be something intended to boost our morale and bring us some measure of joy. So perhaps a new set of torture instruments. Collies with bombs in them. You two are the only ones who'd want something like that. Nah, I bet it was a big wad of cash. Just my luck I'd miss out on getting it. I hated to ruin the mood, but they needed to know. I raised my voice to make myself heard above the tumult. Yeah. Everyone, can I have your attention for a minute? There's something I need to... Oh no! If I knew we were gonna get attacked, I probably would have called this a short episode. Oh no! Huh? Before I could go on, I was cut off by a blaring siren. Oh. The alarm. The invaders are back already.
Intruder alert. Intruder alert.
Weep,
Unauthorized personnel detected on school grounds. Defense mode initiated. All available troops prepare for battle immediately.
All right. Let's go. Seriously? There's usually more time between attacks than this. No fear springing another one on us this early. I'm gonna hurl. No matter how many times I hear this siren, it never gets any easier to deal with. Let's go, everyone. If the invaders are attacking, there's only one thing for us to do. Come, unwashed masses, to the war room. Right. Let's do it. Everybody hurried out of the room, effectively putting the conversation on hold. Telling them about last night can wait. Defending the school comes first. That's what I have to focus on right now. Defeat the invaders. Defend the school. Save mankind. Okay. Do I want to end the episode here? I feel like I probably should. So, yeah, this will be a short episode. I'm curious on what's going to happen here. Is this going to be just a... Because presumably there's going to be some sort of plot development. Kind of what I'm thinking is Moko is going to show up. But also, I'm kind of speculating maybe Moko and Hiroko are going to show up, both of them together. I could see that happening, but I could also see it not being the case. Anyway, that's going to be all for now, so thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please let me know down in the comments below, and maybe leave a like. And if you want to catch the next episode as it comes out, go ahead and hit subscribe. But for now, that's it, so see ya!